Yeah, it was a great opportunity for us today, and we just didn't get it done. We had, some plays that we could have made. Obviously, it was a back-and-forth game, and then, when we go up 8, you gotta get defensive stops or continue getting defensive stops, and you gotta make plays on the offensive end. But more importantly, defensive stops. But they made the plays that they had to, and we didn't, whether it's free throws or plays at the rim. And obviously, from our shooting percentage from 3. We had some open looks and just didn't knock them down. So got to be better, get back to the drawing board, and get ready for conference play on Thursday.
Question, Coach. Had it looked like you guys were shorthanded today. Do you think that played a role in this at all?
No, I mean I count. Obviously, you want everybody available. You don't want anybody to not be able to play. But those guys are out there on the floor. They played extremely hard tonight or today, and they have to make those plays. And I want to give our guys who are available credit because they fought extremely hard today and just didn't get it done.
Is Josh hurt?
No, Josh was suspended for conduct detrimental to the team, so he was suspended for this game.
Is it going to be just one game, or is it more?
That's something that I'll confer with people that need to know in this situation.
Markeith had a brace on his hand. Is he injured?
Yeah, he had hurt his hand, and we'll get evaluated tomorrow.
And then Samba, was he?
He has turf toe. He was injured. He had turf toe, or has turf toe, and he's going to be reevaluated here tomorrow.
And obviously Patrick, what's his status right now?
He had an ankle sprain from last week in Florida, and he's getting better by the day. We just want to take another day of precaution for him, and hopefully he'll be ready to go by Thursday as well.
Pat, what do you with this losing streak right now? Like, how are the guys reacting? I mean, what's the mentality right now? What's the attitude? Are you concerned? Do you sense panic? Like, where are you guys at right now?
I don't sense panic. I think there's frustration. There's no question about that. But I think if it's 1 game, 2 games, or 5 games, they don't like to lose. So what I feel and see every single day in our practice, our guys work extremely hard. I hope that everyone saw from the effort tonight that they really fought for this game, but they're continuing to work hard. They're continuing to put in the work. They're watching extra film, get up extra shots, all those things, and now you just have to make it happen when the lights turn on.
Were you encouraged by the play of Joey today? He gave you some pretty good minutes, especially in the first half, and he's kind of throwing his size around in there a little bit.
Yeah, Joey, the last few games has really stepped up his game, and especially in the paint and scoring around there, and I think he's starting to get more and more comfortable out there on the floor. So the better he can get, I think the better it helps our perimeter, and to ease things out on the perimeter a little bit. Yes.
What do you think is kind of happening during, it feels like, I've been to 2 games so far, it feels like they start out very, very strongly, like this first game they were several points ahead. What do you think kind of happens that it slips and slowly, they can't quite get back to the lead? It feels like they have a pretty strong lead at first, but then it kind of fades away over time.
Yeah, you could look at a couple things. We went up 8, and if you look at the minutes that our starters played, the only one under 30 was Donovan Newby. So I could look at that and say, you know what, maybe our guys, we stretched them a little bit too long with their minutes. But that could be a contributing factor, where you get a lead and then that drops a little bit. So I got to look at that and how we manage our key guys and getting them the rest that they need. With Dre, I was trying to, right before the media, get him out so he can get those extra minutes from sitting, from a timeout, and then put him in right after the timeout just to get him that extra 3 or 4 minutes, which really factors into production.
Yeah, the schedule is what the schedule is, but do you feel like you're ready for Horizon League play right now?
Yeah, no, I mean, other than health, I would say yes. And the teams that we played, they're really good teams. And if you look at our squad, we have some guys that have played college basketball and played here. Then we have some other guys that hadn't stepped a foot on the college basketball floor, whether you're a freshman or guys like Jordan who hadn't played in a year or two, or Joey who hadn't played in a year, Vin hadn't played in 2 or 3 years. So, there's some seasoning that goes on as you play. But I think our guys are getting more and more comfortable on the floor. They're they understand how hard you have to play. And, it's our job as coaches to get them prepared for, the Horizon League season, which is not going to be easy whatsoever.